I'm looking at a schematic drawing of Nick's, and what I have on this underlay. Okay, so the problem with this is that the view of whatever you think the core is and where it sits with respect to the floor below is distorted somehow. So what I'm going to try to do, I have these drawings are different scales, so I'm going to try to uh, extract your intention from here and try to superimpose it on here. See if you follow what I'm doing. This is the outline of the first floor. Staniford Street, right? Uh, it's a little tough to see here, but I'm going to start with the core areas and the exits. This is an exit to that courtyard and back, right? Um, this is the core of the building. It's slightly different shape on the first floor than it is on the upper floors, right? The upper floor, which would correspond to what you think this part is, would be something like that, right? But on the first floor, you go out the back of the building, there's a series of doors, right? So the outline, and there's another exit there. The outline of the building, another couple exits at this corner here. And then, of course, the main entrance has an exit there, right? So if I'm looking at the first floor, I'm guessing these blue lines, which I don't recommend drawing in this fashion when you're drawing, especially corridors or anything that has to do with some kind of circulation, should draw orthogonally, right? Right angles, because that's the way they measure. That's the way you measure things. That's the way you lay them out and build them. So it looks like Jim. I'm just going to draw these things where they are. Somehow Jim is drawn here, and a Jim can't be there because you have an exit there, right? So let's firstly draw a reasonable connection of the stairs and elevator. I think they put a wall there. So somehow or other, we get there's some other lobby here, right? And that somehow we use the same color we used in Elizabeth, if I can find that. Right. So there's our core. There's circulation, right? It connects the exits, and I'm drawing a path that connects out these exits, and then somehow or other I have to get to here. The most obvious way to do that is a straight line, right? Of course, if you have one program along here, it might take a different route. But let's just assume that your ways in and out of the building look like this. I'll probably take a piece of trace to this, but I don't think I need it right now. So that means you have room for program in here or on the other side of this corridor, right? I don't mean to draw so rigidly, but you can't just scatter your program about and then have all the residual space result in some kind of meaningful circulation, right? So somehow you need to connect all those paths. I'll send an image of this drawing. I can't remember what the scale is, but I probably have it. I think it's 1 inch is 20 feet. I'll have a. This is poor resolution. I can't read these. Let me see if I can find that image. All right, I can make out the word therapy, gym, therapy. Maybe that says restroom. I'm not going to worry about restroom. Studio. These are all pretty small spaces. I would leave them for less, but okay, so cafe, 1,100 feet is significant. And you're going to have to figure out how that fits in to here. I can't do what you're intending, right? So cafe is going to be on one side, maybe, or the other side of this system, or you have to work out a system of egress that works and displace the cafe. So we have a cafe and dining area. Maybe this works. And then you have the frontage along whatever that street is. I can't remember what it's called. You are correct in identifying this as a public entrance. This is definitely an entrance, right? In that corner. But it can't be an entrance and go through the cafe, right? If this is a lobby, then it has to feed into the cafe. So cafe, dining, maybe these things go together. There ought to be a kitchen, commercial kitchen. Anyway, oh, this says dining kitchen. Figure out your square footages. So take your largest spaces and block them out. Let's say the gym can't go there, but the gym could go here. Everybody loves to be seen from the street, exercising, working out, sweating, doing whatever you do in the gym. Okay, what else do you have that's large? Therapy maybe wants to be private, so perhaps that becomes something central, right? And maybe there's circulation around it, and maybe some offices off to one side. Anyway, I'm making a mess here, but I hope this helps you think this through. And whatever you're drawing on has to be the right scale. I sent along CAD as well as PDF drawings of those coupled floors. This was only 10 minutes. That's not bad.